Hi there! Long time no see. But let's do something different this year. I'm not going to review a video game, but a reviewer. An angry reviewer. As you can tell by my accent, I'm French, and I love my native tongue. Another thing that I love is gaming. I love my game. So when I had a friend of mine at the office who came at me, telling me right on my face that the generally good game that I love is crap because ex-internet celebrity said so, I got a bit wild. That's a true story. Except for the end part, but I digress. So let's talk about Frédéric Molas, known in France as Joueur du Grenier. This YouTuber started to make AVG-style review on all video games in 2009, and believe it or not, it was a breath of fresh air for people in France. You see, not everybody is able to understand English over there, let alone to speak it. And at the time, only a few AVGN episodes were available with poorly translated subtitles. Not only that, but Fred was reviewing typically French products, such as Tintin, Asterix, The Smurf, Spirou, and so on and so forth. His review got famous pretty quickly in France, and views went through the roof. They were showing everywhere, it was impossible to miss them. But when they got spotted in America, they were also noticed by some detractors, especially Mike Mattei, who called him a French AVGN ripoff, which made quite a storm on the internet. I mean, people hate when you're stealing from the almighty AVGN. Actually, Asa and I intended to do a parody about him back then, but long story short, my script was crap and the voice acting I did was terrible. So now that you know more about the guy and his story, let's talk about his review, and we will start with his production value and technical skill. For a good YouTube video, in order for its pacing and its comedy to flow perfectly, you need good editing skill. Because unless you're already popular and have a lot of followers, most people won't sit around to watch a poorly half-assed-made PowerPoint presentation video recorded with a Toys R Us camcorder and a mic that was used as a toothbrush. Frédéric and Sébastien understood that concept, and it shows on their video. Since both of them have background in film production school, the editing is sharp, it's well put together, it's also recorded with a professional camera. I would even dare to say that most of their recent works are way better shot and framed than anything the AVGN or any other angry reviewer made over the years. Even the special effects are pretty cool considering the low budget of his show. Sure, some of his green screen effects are mediocre at best, but when he's able to shoot his video at the right location, it looks really professional, especially for a YouTube video. Okay, so he's a talented filmmaker. That's great. But the most important thing for a reviewer is his ability to review something with an unbiased opinion, while providing a ton of info or fact about the shoes and subject. Does a gamer from the attic have that? Let's find out. If, like me, you love hearing something you never knew about a video game you like, well, don't expect to be baffled by his knowledge. Most, if not all of his info are taken directly from Wikipedia. Let's be honest here. For him, his reviews are just a facade to show off his monthly comedy video vaguely related to video game. Simple as that. Very rarely he's going to make actual research about a game he never played before. So yeah, that means he's going to pull some crap out of his ass and let slide a lot of stuff like telling people that Dragon's Lair is a bad game because of the terrible Sega CD port, that it takes too long for Link to raise his shield on Zelda CDI, that the only way to beat Alex Kidd high-tech war is to pray 100 times at the shrine, or, and the most common one, that X game sucks because it's too difficult, and more lame excuses like this. Yeah, if you're into gaming already, you won't learn a thing by watching this video, that's for sure. I mean, most of the time you won't even beat the game he's reviewing. And one last thing to mention, the blatant plagiarism of the AVGN he did on some of his old reviews is pretty shameful. What would be a good angry review without some hilarious acted skit? I know, right? But to be honest here, I have good news. Unlike the AVGN, his comedy doesn't revolve around bucket of pieces. The comedy here focuses on parody and visual gags depending on the subject matter, whether it's anime, movies, or pop culture references. Both Frédéric and Sébastien were inspired by the Zucker's brother, and it shows.
Je vais vous délivrer. Ah mais c'est pas trop tôt. Allez demander ma viande à point, non servie de bleu. On n'a pas le temps. Mettez ça sur la tête, je vais vous sortir d'ici.
Well, I'm not saying that their comedy is gold. There are a lot of hit and misses.
Again, it's really depending on the game Freddy is going to play. If the game has actual content, other than being an uninteresting and playable mess, he'll be able to make funny remark or skit to mock the hell out of it, which is always better than a simple reference to an old movie. But funnily enough, his comedy shine when he's actually not making review, and it's noticeable on his other show, Grandpa Attic. Here, he doesn't have to make a review, so he's not completely untied. He can go outside the box, talking about more recent game. And when the gag is funny here, it's really funny.
Make contact. Go, go, go!
De ma gueule, je sais pas, c'est en plein milieu de la fusillade.
Voilà.
Putain, abruti.
Also, his acting skill are Oscar-worthy performance compared to other angry reviewers.
While it's still not great and looks amateurish, a bit like a student film, it's more natural and pleasant to watch.
For the most part, you just need to look past the "oh, I'm so upset, I want to break the whole world!" which is pretty hammy and annoying. So in conclusion, if you're looking for an actual, unbiased, real video game review on his channel, you're barking on the wrong tree. Let's put two and two together real quick. This guy is a comedian. Maybe not the best one, but he's a generally good filmmaker. Just not a reviewer. At all.
And while I think he'd be better off doing something more original than outdated angry review, most of his fans want him to go on with this, and since this is currently his day job, well, the man got a hit. So he'll continue to make them in order to appease the fan, which is quite sad considering his potential.
With that said, I hope you enjoyed my review. Thanks for watching and au revoir.